Captain and on number 2, Seth Nelson. The fullback, 5'11" senior, number 5, Matthew Scobey. 6-foot junior at end, number 9, J.R. Maldonado. 6'2" senior, number 20, playing the fullback, Chauncey Hendren. 5'9" junior at fullback, number 25, Jeff Jones. At center, a 6'1" junior, number 31, Cole Cook. One of the guards tonight, a 5'10" junior, number 55, Jordan Cooper. And the other guard, a 6-foot senior, number 85, James Hammer. The custodian are coached by Joe Bainville, assisted by Sean Conwell, Morgan Ory, and Jason Rowe. And now for your calls from Bainville Cowboys. The starting defense at safety, a captain, 6-foot senior, number 7 Bush. At tackle, 6-foot senior, number 99, Roy Emerson. The other tackle, captain, a 5'11" junior, number 97, Trent Patterson. A linebacker, 5'10", a junior, number 33, Luke Moore. Another captain, 5'10" junior, number 24, Ronnie Shakes. At defensive end, number 63, Henry Rudolph. A 5'9" sophomore linebacker, number 80, Ryan Crowley. And a defensive end, a 6'2" sophomore, number 84, Billy Nick. Cowboys coached by Will Stevens, assisted by Al Aspelater and Jeff Aspelater. Number 24, Ronnie Shanks, and number 15, Barry Bighorn.
Boyd Bighorn is wearing number 15, or Barry Bighorn is wearing number 15. He's back deep. And Ronnie Shanks, number 24, one of the captains, also back deep. But they're not going to get back to them. It is a squib kick going around. It just takes it, ends up with a 3-man defensive front. In the I formation, hand off in the backfield, goes to first man through. That is running it. Quarterback is Kevin Bush. He calls the signals. He's going to keep it himself, and he's held on from behind. Making the stop is Scobey's defense, breaking in. Bush calls the signals. He's dropping back to pass. He's got a man downfield. He throws. It's overthrown in and out of the hands of Culbertson will be forced to punt away. Back deep to receive for the Spartans. It's David Lybrand. High boomer. Going to go out of bounds near the midfield mark. Right up on the right hash mark. Scobey heading south. Pitch goes in the backfield. 15 to 10. Touchdown, Scobey. 2-point conversion. As Selvig calls the signals. He's going to keep it himself, and he's hauled down in the backfield. The penalty is going to be, they're talking to the Culbertson captain. They're going to decline the penalty. Holding call against Scobey. And it is 6-0. Scobey's cellular scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds at KCGM. And welcome back. It is 6-0. The Scobey Spartans leading the Culbertson Cowboys. Baseball score 8-6. Red Sox beating Anaheim this evening in 10 innings. And here's the kickoff. It's fielded on the 15-yard line by the Culbertson Cowboys. He's got some running room. He's up in the midfield stripe. Here's the snap. Dropping back to pass. Carrying it out. It is tipped. Incomplete. Bush calling signals. He's got his backs in the I formation. Fumbles the snap, and the ball is recovered by the Scobey Spartans. Matt Selvig under center. Into I formation. He's going to hand it the first man through. That is Jeff Jones. Here comes Selvig again. Up to his line of scrimmage. Marks out the signals. Draws a man offside. I believe, yes. They're going to whistle that, throw that flag against the Culbertson Cowboys.
Offside on the Cowboys.
Chauncey Hendren had gone into motion. He was legal. Will be marked off against the, and I'm sure they're not too worried about the first down. Selvig under center, takes the snap. Hands off. Jones again. He's got the first, a couple of yards. Held up there by a hold on Culbertson territory. Handoff goes to Jones again. Throwing plays in with Library. In motion for the Spartans, it's Jeff Jones. And the handoff goes up the middle to Hendren. Hendren is going to bowl his way towards Selvig. Calls the signals. There's a snap, and the handoff is to Jones, Chauncey Hendren. And it's in Culbertson. Great football weather. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper as a fake handoff up the middle. Rounds a few of the Culbertson. Pitch goes in the backfield to Jones. Chauncey Hendren of the night. Here's the snap. Selvig with the pitch. Again, the hand on the left side. This time he's at the 5. He's into the corner of the end zone. And we can start calling Chauncey, calling signals. Split out is Jones. And they're going to give it. They're going to pass to the Cowboys on the Sagebrush NCI scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KCG.
Let's go, get down there. Let's go, boys.
Okay, got it. Right out near the midfield stripe. There's a snap and the handoff to the first man through.
Oh, that's the middle for a gain of 2.
The fullback is back. To handle the second man through. He's running room.
Set the middle for a small gain.
Wide to the right, off the left. The handoff though is going to go up the middle.
Got the middle on the field.
Territory at the 33-yard line. Here's the snap, the handoff. The backfield is going to go to Shanks, and Shanks is going to be near the
with the first down third, brought down the field by
wide to the left, and the other side it's split out to Carling. Back to pass. Carling is the intended receiver, and it's intercepted by
intercepted. Number 5, Matthew Summers with the interception.
4:19 to go here in the first quarter. Scobey up 14-0. Selvig hands it off, coming around the right side. He's going to 10-yard line. Selvig takes a snap and hands off. Breaking free, and looks like he's down as number 25. And it's Jeff Jones, and it's off to the races. He's at the 20, the 50, and the 10. A 69-yard touchdown run for Jeff with a 2-point conversion. He calls the signals, fires the pass, and it's intercepted. And the Sagebrush to the other scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KCGN. Full contact, political debates. Bush and Kerry. That's on another channel right now. We're just going to concentrate on football. Here is the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 21-yard line. by Bighorn. Bighorn gets a little bit of running room. He's finally brought down as he crosses the 20. Bush calling signals. Pitch in the backfield. It's finding a little bit of running room, but not much. Bush calls the signal. Again with a pitch in the backfield. Coming around to the right side, looking for a hole. It's Shanks. And he is going just on the scrimmage by most of Spartan. Capitalizing a couple of turnovers. Here's the snap and the hand. No, it's a quarterback keeper. And coming back deep for the Scobey Spartans is David Lybrand. Here's the kick. And it's angling towards the out-of-bounds marker. Lybrand, though, is going to field it at the 20. He's at the 25. He's got some running room. And all down at the 30. They're going to put Portrait at linebacker. In the shotgun, doing a pitch to number 20. Chauncey Handren. Handren is off to the races. He's at the 50, the 10. 47-yard touchdown run. Handren exploiting. Go for the two-point conversion. It's a quarterback keeper, and Selvig is going to run it in himself. The Scobey Spartans leading the Culbertson Cowboys on the NCI St. Clair Cellular Hotline for the Culbertson High School football field. It is 28-0. We have a minute 24 left to go here in the first quarter. The Scobey Spartans with a lead, and they're kicking off. As they get the ball, the kick is fielded at about the 25-yard line. Deep receivers for the Culbertson Cowboys. Here's a snap and the handoff going right up the middle with it is Ronnie. First quarter, that happened. Here's the snap. As a quarterback keeper coming around the left side is Bush. Bush settles under center. Got one back. Deep. And the pitch goes around, taking it around the end is Ronnie Shanks. KCT. 4th and 1 for Culbertson. Handoff again to number 24, Shanks, and Shanks is going to be close to a first down. Bush again following the signals. Pitch again in the backfield to Shanks. Shanks coming around the right or left. The red zone, I guess you call it. Here's the handoff again to Shanks, and Shanks here on the left end. There's 2 men in the backfield. Split out in a wishbone. Here's the handoff to number 80. And he's got a little bit of running room. He's finally hauled down. And with a carry. Second down. There's a snap. And pitch goes in the backfield again to joined us here on the NCI St. Clair Cellular scoreboard. And Kevin Bush takes Freiling is going to be. And the Cowboys come up as Bush calls the signals. He's going to hand off to the first man. There's a fumble, but they're going to say that came out. It was caused by the ground. A dead man on the front line, it looks like. As Bush calls the signals. He's going to hand off. Breaking one tackle. Ronnie Shanks. And the Cowboys lining up for the two-point conversion. It's looking to pass, but he's going to keep it himself. Two-point conversion, no good. Is Jeff Jones, just over the 20-yard. Doing the kicking is Kevin Bush for the Culbertson Cowboys. Bush sets the kick. Bush is ready. He gets his foot into it, and this one is going to go deep. Going to be fielded at about the 3-yard line by the Spartans. And finding some running room is David Lybrand. Lybrand's over midfield. signals. He's got two men back in the I formation. He's going to hand off to the second man through. And that would be Chauncey Handren. Handren coming around the right side.
Handren on the goal.
Selvig calling the signals. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to keep it though. As he finds some running room. He's over the 20, at the 15. He's pulled.
On the quarterback.
First and goal, just inside the 10. Here's the snap. There's going to be a pitch in the backfield to Handren again. Handren going
on the goal. Gain of
about 3 on the carry. Jeff Jones going up the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off to Handren. Handren
at the goal, brought down by Luke Miller.
More angle up here at the 40. Back to pass. It's incomplete. Intended. Break out of their sideline huddle. Selvig comes up the line of scrimmage to call a signal. He's looking to pass. He drops back. He's going to throw it over the middle. It is complete.
Touchdown. Selvig.
In 30 seconds on KCGM Scobey. And Seth Nelson is set to kick off for the Spartans. Here's the kick, and it's going to be kind of like a golf ball. It just hops along on the ground, and it's didn't make it a stop for the Scobey Spartans. First and 10, Culbertson. And the handoff is going to come around the left side of the line. Thanks. Here comes Bush and company. Line up the I formation, and Bush is going to hand it off the first man through, and he is
stopped up the middle.
Malin on the other end. A penalty is called. I'm going to say delay of game against the Culbertson Cowboys.
Delay game is the call on the Cowboys.
Huddles, but Bishop is watching. Here's the line first. As we come back around the right side, and we've got David Librand back to receive the punt. They're anticipating the punt. Here is the kick. Librand. That's going to take a scope right. Culbertson bounce. Librand finally picking it up about the 10. He gets to the 20, the 25, the 30. Disappointed player. She's sitting on the sidelines right now. Fumble, and it is going to be, I think, recovered by
on the play. Recovered by the Spartans.
No, they're going to go here in the first half. Scobey with the football and the lead. There's a snap and a handoff.
Handren on the go.
And Handren, here comes Matt Selvig again, calling the signals for the Scobey Spartans. Here's the snap. And he's going to keep it himself as he brings it around the
Selvig on the quarterback keeper. Brought down.
It's Nikolai Lund and Chauncey Handren. And it's a quarterback keeper again as Selvig takes it around.
Selvig on the quarterback keeper. Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown. Selvig again calling the signals. He's going to keep it. Fakes the pitch and it takes
on the option,
24-6. The Scobey Spartans leading the Culbertson Cowboys on the Sagebrush Cellular Nemaw Communication. And speaking of leading, it's the New York Eagles. They're leading 5-1 over the Minnesota Twins. I think Will's going to be top of the 6th inning. Twins fans getting up those homer hankies. Here's the kickoff. It's going to take a Scobey bounce, and it's fielded at the 22-yard line. Returned Coach Jones and the staff are Coach Baker and the staff have worked with them about that in the last couple of weeks. Here comes Culbertson. As the handoff is going to
Lonnie Shanks on the carry.
Lonnie Shanks. Where it's not going to, hurt if he makes a mistake or two. Martin takes a snap and handoff almost caught in the backfield. There's a fumble.
Shanks on the carry, down on the play.
I think they're at the 35-yard line. Fumble on the snap.
Fumble on the play.
Recovered by the Spartan. Selvig calling his signals. Hands off to the first man through. Lybrand hoping to break one and not get pushed down by a teammate this time. Here comes the kick. And it's going to be fielded by one of the up linemen. Here come the Scobey Spartans again with Matt Selvig calling the signals for the Spartans. And here in the second half, the whistle, the clock is going to continue running no matter what. Jigging is the handoff again. Goes to number 12. He's got some running room. Hanger. Right side is over the 10. 21 yards. Lining up for the two-point conversion. As a quarterback keeper in for the 50 seconds. What was the question?
Seward and Wilson beats the
I'm not sure exactly what I was going for there. Here comes the kickoff by the Spartans, and it's going to be fielded by Bighorn. He almost loses it. He falls on it, and Brad covered by 10:13 to go here in the third quarter. Calling the signals. We've got another penalty. Calling the signals.
Don Larson on the carry up the middle. Brought down on the play by Wilson along with Martin.
Wilson.
Ball starts across.
Dylan Martin again calling the signals. He's going to hand off to the second man through number 5. And that is Larson. Larson getting some run. Sophomore, 5'4", 109 pounds. He's in the backfield. He's going to take the carry again. This time he's around the left side. For about 4 yards. 51 left in the third quarter. And Martin, this time with a handoff to Lonnie Martin again calling the signals. Pitch in the backfield to Shanks. Shanks got the first down, and then he's got a little bit more. And wrapped up by a whole bunch of blue. What do you think is going? There's a pitch again, and a reverse. Taking the football, he's in the 5, the 10. Touchdown. No, 40-point lead for the Scobey Spartans. Here's a 2-point try for Culbertson. Pass is incomplete. They are calling a penalty.
Is the call on the Spartans.
And Martin calling the signals. Takes a snap on the shotgun, passes, it's tipped incomplete. Getting his hands scoreboard, 52-12. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Case and the here in Culbertson, the Cowboys set to kick off after scoring another touchdown. It's 52-12. Scobey with a 40-point lead. Back deep is Lybrand. He's going to field it on the 15. Got to the 20, 25. That's a right. No, he's finally wrapped up 25. They're going to whistle a holding call against the Scobey Spartans. That'll basically nullify 2 minutes to go here in the third.
play.
Hitting again under center. Going to take the snap. He's going to keep it to himself. Fakes the keeper and hands off.
Lund on the play
With the ball up to the line of scrimmage. Hands off to the first man through. It looks like Lybrand.
Lybrand up the middle.
35. 35 back deep to receive for the Culbertson Cowboys.
With the return on the punt.
And again, Martin under center. Hand off to the second man through that Shanks, and Shanks hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Here's the snap. Hand off again to Shanks. Shanks wrapped up again by
Shanks up the middle on the carry. Cowboys 18.
And Culbertson lines up for the two-point conversion. Martin's going to keep it himself, and he goes in for
Martin on the quarterback defense.
NCI Sagefresh Cellular Scoreboard. We'll be back with our kickoff in 30-second football field. Well, from the debates, Bush called Kerry a Republican, or a Democrat, Kerry called Bush a Republican, and that's what's going on elsewhere tonight. Here's the kickoff for the Culbertson Cowboys. Fielding it, it's going to go out of bounds. It's not getting a chance. That's one for the blooper reels. Everybody's entitled to a mistake. I don't want to. Here's the second attempt for kickoff, and it's going to go out of bounds this time. That one almost did go out of bounds, but it returned. Unless our kicker really gets his leg into it. Robert Jasper will do kicking duties for the Culbertson Cowboys. 3:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Here's the kick this time. Down the middle. It's going to be fielded by Lybrand at the 25. He's found one more. He's at the midfield stretch.
Lybrand brought down by Shanks.
Making up in the I formation. Hit. The first man through. That is Jeff. Temperature's dropping. It's starting to get a little chilly out here, but here's the pitch in the backfield to Jones. Jones fields it.
Jones on the carry, brought down by Garnison.
Jason leads him up the line. Calls the signals. He's going to hand off again to Mr. Reliable.
Jones on the carry, stopped by
Did you a whole lot of gain. Here's the pass. It's incomplete. Intended for number 20. Got two men lined up. Pitches in the backfield to the I-back, number 24, Ronnie Shanks, or tailback. Continue to run. Oh no, clock is only at 32 points. There's a fumble in the backfield.
Fumble on the play.
Shanks got it. Minute 8 left to go in the third. Pitch into Shanks. He's over the first down. He's got that yardage and more. Pushed out of bounds. Larson throwing signals. Pitches again in the backfield to number 24 to Shanks. These Cowboys said the first half maybe Scobey's, but we want the second half to be ours. Shanks breaks loose and is in.
21 touchdown run.
That is the second of the second half.
Two-point conversion.
It's a 26-point lead for the Scobey Spartans. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KCGM. I didn't get my sports screwed up. It's 52-26. Scobey leading the Culbertson Cowboys. And Culbertson with another touchdown by Ronnie Shanks. It's pulled to within 26 points. Not bad. I mean, we've got another full 12 minutes of football after this. Deep back, Handren fields it on his own 20, on his own 10. He's running on the sidelines. He's over the midfield. Pushed out of bounds. But there was a flag. illegal push to the illegal block, I guess, against 1st and 10 on the Culbertson 39. And the handoff, pulling out the middle, and back in at quarterback is Matt Selvig.
That is the end of the third quarter.
Third and final period of play in 30 seconds on KCGM Scobey. Ball, 2nd and 5. Dropping back to pass, intercepted by the Cowboys.
Pass is intercepted.
Let's go, come on, Ryan. Let's go, defense.
Under center is Larson again for the Cowboys. Dropping back, he heads off to Shanks, and Shanks wrapped up. No gain, goal from the 7-yard line. Hand off again. And again. 11 minutes and counting here in the contest. 52-26 in the Scobey, but Culbertson's threatening another score. Pitch in the backfield to Shanks. Shanks coming around the left side. He's at the 5. He's pushed out of bounds. Not really mixed up their offense at all. It's just been pitch left, pitch right to Shanks. Here's pitch right, and he's going in for the touchdown. 52-6. Here's the pass. The two-point conversion, no good. In and out of the hand. Here in the second half of this football game. What looked like a blowout at the half is turning into a really great contest here tonight. As Culbertson is set to kick off for the Scobey Spartans once again. Back deep is Lybrand, and he's going to get the, he's going to take a big roll all the way out of the end zone. And we've got Selvig under center, calling signals. Lined up in the eye behind him. Snap, pitch in the backfield, and it's Andren.
Andren on the carry, brought down by.
He's back in their own territory. And here's the snap. It's taken. It's a quarterback keeper by Selvig. Selvig's got some room to find some. Working as the BIA superintendent for the Fort Peck Reservation. At one time, well-known high school official. And off up the middle is taken by the Spartans. Still in their own territory, but they're marching forward. Selvig calling the signals, and he is going to be. He was in the grass there for a moment. It was an inadvertent face mask, as said. The blitz was on, and the Spartans almost lost a bunch of yardage there. They'll march off the penalty against the Culbertson Cowboys. We'll move it out to the 30, the Culbertson 32. Hand off to the fullback.
Andren up the middle.
Andren, the tailback. Second and 7 for the Scobey Spartans. Selvig takes the hand off of the keeper himself. He's going to go around the
fullback.
Nation's Internet Sagebrush Cellular scoreboard. And Matt Selvig again under center. Selvig drops back to pass. He's going to fire in the corner. It's incomplete. 52-32. Scobey Spartans leading the Culbertson Cowboys. 8-1. The Yankees leading the Minnesota Twins. Top of the ninth. The baseball fans out there. Selvig takes the snap, and he is going to get caught. Cook to center. Here's the snap from Cook to Selvig. Selvig with a pitch to Andren. Andren turns it loose up. Selvig getting his men lined up, and now I believe they're going to call a timeout again for the Scobey Spartan football game. 20-point lead with 7.5 minutes to go is not a huge lead in football. Scobey looking to increase that lead. Selvig airing it out, and and this time we'll see Selvig line up the shotgun. He's going to pitch it, Coming around the right side and no good for him. Welcome back. The Scobey Spartans getting set to kick off. Seth Nelson doing the honors. Spartans with their first touchdown of the second half on that pass play from Selby to Handren. 22-yard completion, 58-32. Scobey. Nelson's kick. Going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line and brought down from behind.
Brad Wilson on the return.
Wilson on before on my scorecard. There is one, isn't one? First and 10 for the Cowboys. Pitch in the backfield is number 24, Ronnie Shanks. Shanks going to be wrapped up around the 15-yard line.
Shanks on the kick.
And here come the Cowboys. Taking the snap. And a handoff. The first man through.
Shanks.
Let's go Ronnie Shanks' way. Here's the snap. This time the first man through. It's not Shanks.
Man with Bill Wilson along with Culbertson.
Under center is Martin, calling the signals. And we've got a penalty. Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure.
Wybrand looking to break one again. Here's the punt, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the hit at about the 29-yard line. Matt Selvig again under center, calling the signals. He's going to take the snap and hand it off. Finding some running room is Handren. We've got flags flying.
Brought down the play. There's a penalty on the Spartans.
Making a stop for the Culbertson Cowboys. Penalty is going to be against the Scobey Spartans. A holding penalty. Territory just barely. Line the ball up at the 39.5-yard line. Back to pass. David Wybrand gets his touchdown tonight. 64-32. And the
Two-point conversion is no good.
It's 2 seconds left to play in this contest. Spartans with the lead. They'll be kicking off when we return. Back to the Culbertson High School football field. 96 points on the board tonight. Walls there just talking during the break. It's almost like a basketball game here. 64-32. Scobey with the lead, and they're kicking off. Ball is going to be fielded. No one's going to go past the feet man. I think they were thinking it was
back to the Cowboy
in the football, and he's skipped on by them both. Here's the snap. Handoff. And we have a loose ball. Fumble. And we could have a triple-digit football game here if you add up both scores in just a moment. Hitting back in at quarterback. He's going to hand off to the first man through. One back, and that's Jones. Jones going to take it this time. He's finding some running room around the right side.
Jones on the goal.
Hitting again, calling signals. Hands off again to Jones. Jones looking for some running room. Scobey, the players are indicating touchdown.
Jones up the middle for a gain of 4. Shakes, it's tackle.
64-32 Scobey. Hitting, calling the signals. Got 2 men in the backfield. We've got a
Lincoln on the quarterback keeper.
Hitting with the quarterback.
Pushing over the end zone.
And if Hitting lining the Spartans up for the 2-point conversion. And he's going to couldn't keep it himself. Got ripped out of his hand, too. He's a scrappy player. If Culbertson are a wrestling team, I would imagine that Rudolph would be one of the wrestlers. Steve. Looks like Luke Malin. Maybe Ronnie Shanks. Can't quite. Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded at the 22-yard line by the Cowboys and brought down right away. Put at least 3 more points on the board, or 4 more points on the board. Pitch in the backfield, and coming up the middle with it is Ronnie Shanks, and Shanks has got the first down. And we have a penalty. I believe we may have, did we have somebody line up offsides for the Culbertson Cowboys? Offsides. There's a snap and a fumble. Offensive series of the game. Here's the snap. Pitch in the backfield, reverse. And a Bighorn with the football, and he is brought down hard. Martin again under center. Takes the snap and hands off. And Spartans are leg. Hinton under center. Takes a snap, and he's going to take a knee. 18 seconds left.